Hello, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. I'm Chance, also known as Moras. In the last episode, we completed the Dwarven quest line, so now all that's left is the Elven, um, recruitment quest, as well as
Horse
going
Yes.
find the Urn of Secret Ashes. Gonna get Algren on the team because he does have a scene when we leave our Orsmar, so I figured we'll do that so he could have his little scene.
I win. Care to partake of Ogren's fine homebrew? It's the drink of the gods.
Ale, is it? And I hope it's brewed hygienically?
Of course. I may not know clean from a beggar's ass when it comes to most things, but I don't mess around with my ale.
Very well, let's have a taste.
Well, what do you think?
Very nice.
Ah, you like it? Well, I never...
Attractive amber color, nutty flavor, slightly sweet, just a hint of toastiness. There's some spice to it I'm finding hard to place.
Yes?
Is it cloves?
Cloves! Ha ha! By the stone, you're a lady after my own heart. If I weren't buckled in this armor, I'd take you around the corner and, well, you know.
Give me more ale?
Give me a moment.
Sure, take your time.
By the stone. I feel like I'm about to fall off the world with all that sky up there.
Well, take your time. I need you ready to fight.
If I could fight Randar Volney's second after downing 15 lichen ales in half an hour, I'm not gonna be put off by a high sodding ceiling. Well, let's get moving. We're losing, daylight.
Yeah. So, first time Ogren has ever left Orzammar. It's an interesting concept when you think about it. It's like, imagine that, like, leaving a place, like, imagine living underground your whole life and then finally going outside. One, your eyes probably would burn. But two, like, just the openness must be, like, the reverse of claustrophobia. I don't know what it'd be called. It's at the camp. Because I believe we have to talk to Shale. No. Interesting. Shale just not going to comment on the fact that, what happened?
I have a question for it, if it will indulge me. My understanding is that it encountered the smith named Caradin. He who was responsible for the creation of the golems, that he had become a golem himself. What I do not know is what became of him. Why did he not return with it? I would have many questions for him.
I'm so sorry he killed himself.
He killed himself? Ah, I would doubt it, but no. I see it is telling the truth. May I ask what became of the Anvil of the Void, assuming that it too still existed?
It was destroyed as Caradin wanted.
Then it was no doubt for the best. With Caradin also goes any chance I might have had of finding answers on my past, I assume. Tell me, did it find out anything from Caradin? Anything at all about how I might have been made?
The anvil made golems from living souls.
Meaning that I was once a living creature? That seems highly unlikely, and more than a little insulting. Is it certain?
I'm not trying to insult you, Shale.
Was I forced into this? Or simply glad to abandon a frail body? And more importantly, who was I? I simply must know. I cannot help but believe that answers lie elsewhere in the deep roads. We must look.
Anywhere specific?
Yes, no, I don't know. If it can search the deep roads, I may remember something. If not, then I will have to wait.
Okay, well, I know exactly where to look, but I'm gonna cut to that. Okay, we made it to the Golem registry. But is that not it?
It speaks.
What?
Yes, it's adventure. Does it wish me to leave? I can, though I see no reason to go. Refresh.
Well, this isn't working. I might have sequence braked, which is a problem. I mean, I don't think I could continue to Golem the Stone Prisoner DLC. At least I don't think. Because I'm pretty sure you're supposed to come here. And she's going to be like, I remember. At least I think that's what she's supposed to do. Or it is supposed to do. I'm going to look it up online, and if you see me here somewhere, we'll try to continue this Golem DLC, and if not, then I'll head back to camp, and I guess we're soft locked out of the DLC. Okay, so apparently it's when you're working through Thaig. It will remember the whole location of. Yeah, here. See,
This place is familiar.
do you remember something?
I am not certain. There is a place, a cavern that is not far from here. I know where it is. I remember.
You could go there if you
This
like.
offer is appreciated. I will mark the location on its map. If we can journey there soon, I am most curious as to what we will find.
Okay. Go. There it is, Cadash Thaig. The next portion of our journey. I was afraid that I was gonna get soft locked out of the game. Alright, Cadash Thaig. I don't know how difficult this is. I know it's filled with darkspawn. So we shall see. As we have Shale, we could alright. Nice.
Let's get started.
Okay. Cashing on up. Let's head on up here. Oh yeah.
This should be easy enough.
Oh, here we go.
This is it. Cadash Thaig.
How do you know that?
I do not know. It is an odd thing to experience. These ruins are always overrun by vermin. There may be something noteworthy further in, however.
Very well,
This is a
Shale.
home once. Did I live here?
It is a possibility. Okay. Hold on. Sorry about that. I had to check up on something. Hello. Done. Okay. You're done.
Let's get started.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Okay. That's all clear.
As you wish. This should be easy enough.
Dwarven mace. A. I'm pretty sure we're good on that. I'm gonna take off rally. I keep hating the sound of my allies getting the buff and then losing the buff. Oh, there's crushing prison.
You or me, and it isn't going to be me. Time for some fun. Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
At least they didn't glyph immortality us. Although, it's quite possible they could have. Pick that lock.
On my way.
Pick this lock. Anything else? Have we gotten to deal with Marjolaine yet? I think we have. I mean, like, the first part where you find out. Actually, you know what? I have a handy dandy thing called... Yeah, here it is. Seek out Marjolaine. Find Goldana. Yeah, okay. You know, I could just check the journal. It is just that easy.
I see nothing. Whatever was once here is gone.
You forced our hand. I tried to be merciful.
Missing all my slashes here.
On your guard.
These deep suckers are pretty defensive in terms of our hits. Oh, I just got roasted.
Trap right ahead. Right. As you wish.
It's a trap, apparently. Some
Trap right
rubble.
ahead.
Where are you seeing these traps? Oh, there they are. They're in some weird spots.
As you like.
Ding. Ding. Ding.
Mm-hmm. It's done. Right away.
More deep stalkers. Let's quick save. I know they haven't really been a challenge to us, but just in case, keeping ourselves on our toes. Okay. Yeah, I just keep quickly looking at our health to make sure nothing's happening. But I feel like we've done the most difficult part of the game, which is the deep roads. I mean, there's still going to be some difficult fights here and there going forward, but in terms of like getting attacked by magic enemies, specifically emissaries, The worst has already happened. Like,
This should
even
be easy enough.
in the final fight, like, of the game, I believe there's only one difficult location where you have to fight an emissary and, like, 2 ogres.
Show me what you got.
That's a challenging one. You're a big beef sucker. That, or I'm just seeing you from a different angle. So in the next game, I think I'm just gonna play the default Hawk. Cause it just feels, you know, just cause I feel like
These creatures look a mite upset.
the story was designed for the default Hawk.
It's done. Less fighting, more dying, blast you!
Bonk.
As you wish.
At least these deep suckers actually give us some
On it.
coin. Unlike the other ones we fought in the deep roads where they just were just cannon fodder. Not even sure if they gave
This
XP,
should be easy enough.
or at least good XP.
Crawling with filth. Typical.
Or even attack. You know what? I should disable that. As much as it's useful, you keep messing with it. Let's just clear that.
I am here.
I thought it was off cooldown, but it was like a small cheese wedge away. God. What's wrong with this one?
Ready.
I feel like I am a bit rusty on these controls, even though I've literally played this game like 2 days ago. Maybe it's because like I mean I did play yesterday, but as an archer, it's a bit different than playing as a sword and shield. Yeah, like I have an archer whose like build is completely like crit based, and I'm already in like the Awakening expansion. And with the Awakening expansion, you get like some new talents that increase your crit. So basically, you use the talent that increases crit. You wear like crit chance weapon, like bracers and whatnot, and you basically just constantly stacking critical damage as well as crit chance, as well as base damage. And yeah, it's come to the point where now when I hit an enemy, like I just have to hit the enemy, I do 200 damage as a crit, just every single time. So just imagine that, like every single time, or every single hit is a crit, and it does 200 damage. And then obviously if you use like Arrow of Slaying, which is like 3 times critical or something, it does like 700, well 600 to 700 damage depending on, because it's not like 200 damage, it's like 250, 270 sometimes, because I don't know how crits are determined, but I feel like it goes up and down sometimes. Also, we are running low on space, and we're not done, which means I totally forgot to sell all my items once I got back to Ergmore. Erzimer. I keep instinctively saying Orgrimmar because of World of Warcraft. but it's Orzammar. So you can understand that like I'm in my brain I'm saying Orzammar, but my mouth is saying Orgrimmar because I'm so used to saying out loud Orgrimmar over Orzammar.
Got it.
Just pop a potion. I don't even know what that does. Stun. Doesn't seem like she's stunned. Leliona.
I shall. Right away.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't need that. I need unique items. Unique items I'll get rid of items for. But like, I also picked up like metal shards and shit. I don't mind destroying if it's like one stack or one in a stack. Like, I mean, I can actually apply those in combat. Why not?
It's done.
I don't mind that. Same for that demonic ichor I just picked up. Don't need to have a full stack of that. I find it not needed. The deep mushroom. Don't need. I could actually, but I have a bunch. I could actually switch to win. Brew up some Mabari crunches, double baked. And then I could brew up 7 lyrium potions to clear out some inventory space.
I'm uncertain what I... Yeah.
We're getting close to the end. Oh, that sounds fearsome. It is an Augur Alpha.
Do you actually think you have a chance?
Drink this. Master Juve, everybody. Increase damage on Shale. Group heal. Pop a lyrium potion. Let's go for the burn again. Oh wow. I didn't even know my character was over there. I thought that my character was still in the last spot I had her at. And that's it. That's the Stone Prisoner DLC. Abridged, of course, because it's kind of like here and there. Destroy these coatings and these lesser selves. Nice. Small, flawless. Okay, first things first. Shale. I don't remember what bonus you get if you have both. But boom. Let's just give +1 all, spirit resist, spell resist, mental resist. Fine. The fire one's a bit better. And I don't need this chipped, so let's just try to chipped one. Now let's get rid of some of these. I don't think the Darkspawn ones were good. Continue with the loot. Okay, I might have destroyed more than I needed. But that's okay. And now let's look at this Golem monument.
What is this? This I remember. It has dates and names. This is to honor those who volunteered, those who became golems. And there is my name. Shale of House Cadash. I recognize it. I was not created as I am now. I was once a creature of living flesh, a dwarf and a woman. This is a revelation.
The Anvil did use living souls to make golems.
Perhaps. It is one thing to believe, however, and another to know.
Yeah, as I mentioned,
I will need to think on these things I have learned.
Would be
Perhaps I will speak to it of them soon.
the
For now,
only
let us
female
carry on as we
dwarf
have.
to volunteer. But get arrow sling for that big DPS. Then we'll actually head to camp, and we're gonna talk to our companions now that we have them all.